Boarding time 6:50.
Okay. Morning.
Please remain seated and clear of the gate area until we call your cabin crew. Please could we ask you to have your boarding card ready and your passport open at the photograph page ready for inspection by our ground staff. You will also need your boarding card ready to show our cabin crew at the aircraft door. Thank you for your kind cooperation.
Thank you.
Bangkok 1 hour plus that? We just see it on the right hand side on the second eye. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Oslo 1 Charlie. This
Thank
way,
you.
please. Hello.
Guests, welcome on board this Norse Airways long ship with destination to Oslo. My name is Patty and I am the purser on this flight. The entire crew is here to make your flight staff requested. Due to the weight and balance restriction on all 787 Dreamliner, we kindly ask you to take the seat located on your boarding pass. Moving to the different seats.
This is a special announcement concerning lithium batteries and devices using lithium batteries. If you are in possession of a damaged, defective, or recalled battery or device, please notify one of the cabin crew members. Please immediately inform one of the cabin crew members when a device is damaged, hot, produces smoke, or is lost on board. If the device is lost down the back or side of a seat, please do not move the seat and immediately contact a member of the cabin crew. Devices must be switched off and disconnected from the seat power socket when not being used in flight. Dear guests, We're now going to explain the safety equipment and procedures for this Boeing 787 aircraft. You share responsibility with us for your safety, so please pay careful attention. Before takeoff, please raise the back of your seat to an upright position. Fold your tray table away and fasten your seatbelt. The seatbelt must be worn whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated. For your comfort and safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelt always fastened and visible. Please ensure your hand baggage does not block the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Large personal electronic devices must now be switched off and placed into your hand baggage and safely stowed either under the seat in front or in the overhead lockers. Place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall out and injure someone. In the case of an evacuation, move quickly to your nearest exit, leaving all hand baggage behind. If you are seated in the front row, please keep this area clear during takeoff and landing. Finally, ensure your armrest is down and your window blind is set to clear. The crew on board is here for your safety. We kindly ask you to pay attention to the following safety demonstration. Seat belt is fastened, tightened, and opened like this. If the pressure inside the aircraft drops, you will need oxygen. A panel above your seat will open automatically and release your oxygen mask. Keep your seatbelt on and pull the mask or its pull tag down firmly towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth and slip the elastic band over your head and adjust the elastic strap around your head and continue to breathe normally. Always put on your own mask first before helping others. The aircraft is a Boeing 787 and has 8 emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft and 2 at the front of each cabin section. The cabin crew will now point out the exits nearest you, but bear in mind that the nearest usable one might be behind you. The emergency exits are all marked with exit signs. In the event of an emergency, the escape path lights nearest the floor will show you the way to the exits. Please look for the nearest exit, and if we need to use them, leave everything behind and remove high-heeled shoes to prevent damaging the slide. You will find the life jacket under or beside the seat. Place the jacket over your head. Pass the tapes around the waist and clip them into the buckle at the front. Pull on the loose end to tighten around the waist. Once outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket by pulling sharply down on the red toggle. If the jacket fails to inflate or requires topping up, there is an oral inflation tube. A light will come on automatically when the battery on the jacket comes into contact with water. Please study the safety card, which you will find in the seat pocket in front of you, which contains additional information on the brace positions, how to open the exits, and use of slides and rafts, plus the restrictions on the use of electronic devices. Smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes is not permitted on board. This also applies to our lavatories, which are all equipped with smoke detectors. Finally, to help make everyone's flight safe and comfortable, it's important that any instructions on Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
So, earplug and eye mask.
Perfect. Okay.
Would you like?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, your breakfast is ready. Would you like omelette with potatoes or pancake with blueberry jam? Can I help you out with the tables so you can have your lunch? Can I offer you to drink together with your lunch? Is it your lunch, sir? Anything cold? Maybe some tea or coffee?
Thank you.
Overhead lockers. Please fold your tray tables away, set your window to clear, put your seat upright with the armrest down, stow your leg rest and fasten your seatbelt. Please also stow your entertainment screens. We need you to switch off any large electronic equipment and place this into your hand baggage and safely stow either under the seat in front or in the overhead lockers. Please familiarize yourselves with the nearest emergency exit and take this time to review the safety card in your seat pocket. In the unlikely case of an evacuation, please leave all hand baggage behind. The washrooms are no longer in service. Thank you.
welcome to Oslo Gardermoen Airport, where the local time is approaching 15:30 in the afternoon. And the outside temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt lights has been switched off and the doors have been opened. Before disembarking, please make sure that you have all of your hand luggage with you, and please be careful when opening the overhead luggage as items may have moved during takeoff and landing phases in this flight. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted until you reach the designated area outside the terminal building. You will now use your handheld electronic device. For those passengers with the connecting flights, we kindly ask you to clear immigrations and connect your baggage before passing through customs. Then proceed to depart your check-in area and recheck your bags. We hope you have had a pleasant flight with us, and that soon we will have the pleasure of riding with you again. On behalf of Norse Airways, the captain and the cabin crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. Thank you and have a very good afternoon.